We did a thing. Are you excited? Stay tuned to see what it is. Yeah, we bought a boat. We're gonna go see Dave at the boat warehouse and go get all the paper signed and everything that we need to do, and then we're gonna go drive away with our boat. Trying to look good for the videos. We're just waiting for Dave to come around and tell us which one is ours. It's either, I don't know if you can see that. That one there, that's right behind us, or there's another one over there. I think it's the one that's right behind us though, because it looks the cleanest. And he said that they cleaned it yesterday. You said something?
Hi. Just excited to get the boat and go on it.
So it was this one. And of course, because we still have the pandemic, we're all wearing our masks to be safe and all the good stuff. This is Dave. He's our guy from the boat warehouse.
But I look better with a mask on.
So let's go through it.
All right. So, of course, we already went for a little voyage in this earlier last week.
Yeah.
Was it? Yes. Yeah. So
Monday.
Yeah.
it was this week. Monday.
It was Monday. Yeah.
Back of time. Yeah. So it's ready to go. We basically just re-cleaned it and checked everything again. As you can see, this boat has the swing tongue option, which is beautiful for storage reasons.
So while Dave's just putting our Ontario numbers on there, I just want to talk about our experience here at the boat warehouse. My wife and I are first-time boat owners. We've never owned a boat. I've driven boats a couple times, but not really that many times. And Dave here at the boat warehouse was outstanding for us. Any questions we had, he always had the answers, and they were good answers. There wasn't ever anything that he had to go back and look up. He just knew everything to start with. So it made the buying experience here at the boat warehouse very nice for somebody who's new to boat ownership like my wife and I. And I'll tell you, I'm not getting any special discounts or anything on this boat. I'm not actually affiliated with Boat Warehouse. I just want to share good.
Everybody pays the same price here.
I just want to share good service with you guys. So if you're in the Ontario market for a boat and you're looking for something new, come down to the Boat Warehouse in Kingston. I think you guys have a couple other locations, right?
Yeah, we have a couple of affiliated stores, one up in Georgian Bay, Coldwater area, and another outlet in Uxbridge area that don't sell all the brands, but some.
They are the largest Lowe, Four Winds, Glastron, and Wellcraft. Scarab jet boats.
Axopar and Greg Inflatables.
In Ontario or in Canada?
We're pretty much the main dealer for Lowe for all Ontario.
For all Ontario.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Largest Lowe dealer in the world, still true to this day.
Largest Lowe dealer in the world. That's saying something. That's a badge.
That is because of this model, two others, and the pontoon boats. We do very well. Volume purchasing.
So there you go. You're looking for a nice Lowe boat, come to the Boat Warehouse, whichever one is closest to you.
Hi.
That's a nice shot right there. We just got to get you your boat license.
Yep. Hopefully the weather cooperates with us in the next
Well, I mean,
hours.
Those clouds look a little angry, but I mean, we've got some sunlight poking through. I think we're gonna be all right. Of course it's raining the afternoon when we bring our brand new boat home. You know, it's thunder and lightning and, oh, there's some lightning. I'd still be out in it right now, but my wife isn't so much about the rain in the boat, so, which I understand. It is what it is. We'll go out tomorrow. Yeah, you see those? Those are windmills. Those are windmills, yeah. You want to hear the horn? Push this button right here, this red button. Okay. So now that I finally managed to get a minute where there's nobody mowing their lawn out in front of my house and there's nobody ripping down on a motorcycle, I probably have just a few minutes to go through this. So here's our boat. It is a Lowe FM1625WT. It is 16.5 feet long, and it is the perfect boat for my family and I. You see here we opted to go with the 60 horse. We could have gone with the 90, but we figured the 60 is enough for us. And we were right, it is. We've got on this boat, there's power trim. There's a button here for it as well as on the throttle. That's nice. That's a nice feature to have. I'm just gonna get up into the boat and we'll talk about it some more. So, we'll start at the back because that's where I am. So the thing that made us really like this boat was not so much because of the fishability or because of the leisurability of it, but it's because of the amount of seating. So we've got our nice 2 seats here, and there's also a 3rd seat that it came with for either up there or back here or right here. But you have these 2 bunk seats that fold out. So when you're not using these, you can just use it as like a nice casting deck. But if we've got a few more people on the boat, like my wife likes to sit back there instead of there on the passenger seat. She likes to sit there, and my daughter likes to sit there. So that's really nice. We've got a nice big gas tank in here. So when all this stuff is folded down, we've got still a nice amount of casting platforms back here, casting space, do some nice fishing. We've got cup holders everywhere. But one of the things you're probably noticing is there's not a lot of storage. And that's because there's not a lot of storage. We do have a nice in-floor rod locker here. And there's space in there. You can hold 6 rods up to 8 feet. I mean, you could probably stuff a few more in there, but I'm not going to. There's a little bit of space back here to store some other stuff. But generally not a lot of tackle storage. Here we've got a little glove box for some stuff you want quick access to. Phone pockets for the passenger, phone pocket for the driver. We've got a nice big live well. There's a bait bucket that came with it that can fit in there if you need it. And then the last storage compartments are here. Right up into the bow of the boat. We keep our fenders and ropes and anchors and other safety stuff in there, easily accessible. And that's really it. Not a lot of storage, but that's okay. This is a pretty entry-level boat, you know. It's not like the fishing machine. It's not the ultimate fishing machine that you know, that I personally would have wanted to get, but it's a perfect compromise between what I wanted and what my wife wanted in a boat. So we're both very happy with this purchase. So I went through the motor, went through some of the storage. Let's go to the cockpit. It's got your standard cockpit. Most boats of this most boats of this caliber would have. RPM gauge, speed gauge, nice steering wheel. It's got these plastic chrome trim. Looks nice. It's you know, it's whatever. We've got some accessory buttons. We've got our master power, nav lights, aerator for the live well, manual bilge pump, and the accessory switch. And of course we've got our throttle with our power trim here and our kill switch. This is probably the most disappointing thing about the boat. This Lowrance unit is probably the most basic of basic fish finders you can put on it. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to upgrade that next year to something else. And the last thing really is the trolling motor that it came with. It's a Minn Kota 55-pound power drive, 12 volt, of course. Like I said, there's not a lot of storage in this boat, so there's equally not a lot of storage for the batteries. So I'll show you where those are. So you come around here, like I said, we've got these fold-out bunk seats here. Underneath these bunk seats are where the batteries are. So this one here is the trolling motor battery. This powers nothing but the trolling motor. And we've got a nice charger in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like in there. You probably can't see it, but it's there. So I don't have to buy anything extra to charge my trolling motor battery. I can just flip this thing out here and the plug comes right out. So that's a nice feature. I don't know if they come standard stock, but this one came with it for ours. So under here is the cranking battery, and of course that's charged by the motor, and also the accessory battery. So for fish finders, whatever else, everything else on the boat runs off of this battery. I think that, like, this is a pretty hefty battery, but I think that I could probably fit, if I jumbled some stuff around, I think that I could probably fit 2 batteries in here and find a way to secure them. I wonder if I turned them sideways, slid them in there, I might be able to get 2 batteries in there to at least do a 24 volt trolling motor, but that's a next year problem. But anyways, so that's my boat. That's my new boat, and I'm really excited. Like I said, we got to take it out this morning for a little bit, but we didn't get to spend a lot of time out there. We got some other stuff going on today. And yeah, I can't wait to do some more videos of fishing out of this boat and to take my friends out on this boat. Don't worry. There's still plenty of uses for my kayak, and there's still a lot of times when it makes more sense for me to take the kayak out than it is for me to take the boat. The next time you see me in this boat, I'm going to be catching some fish. So until then, catch you later.